Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. As you may have noticed, we changed our name to This, That, and the Other Thing. Because we do a lot of things. We're doing a cooking video, sometimes we do crafts, sometimes we do challenges, a whole bunch of stuff. So it fits us, it fits us pretty well, we think. And let us know how you like it.
Well, I'm back, okay, and I hope you've enjoyed my recipes so far. Today, we're going to learn how to do a quick sauce. Pasta sauce, you can get it in the store in the jars, and I haven't bought it in years, and I actually kind of priced it a little bit just because I knew I was going to do this video. And I can't believe how much it costs. If you want to make a lasagna, it's going to cost you $20 to buy the sauce. We're going to make it ourselves, and it's very, very easy, okay? People do not have any idea how easy it is to make a quick sauce. And I like the ones that have the garlic and the basil and oregano already in it. Today I'm using Red Pat crushed. I also like the Tutoro. They make a really good one. So just kind of feel around. And you can go with the sales too. Sometimes they have the 10 for $1 thing. We're going to start with 3 1-pound 12-ounce cans. We're going to do 3 of these. And usually that's enough for a good sized sauce. And whether you're doing spaghetti and meatballs, a lot of times I like to do this. And before I throw in the meat, I'll take a couple of pizza shells, throw some of the sauce on there, some mozzarella on top, throw it in the oven, and then for dinner we do the lasagna. So just kind of, you can kind of get a couple things done at one time. Okay, so let's turn the heat on. Now we're going to add some stuff. We're going to start to build the sauce a little bit. We're going to use some pepper. And as you know, if you've watched me before, I don't measure, okay? I guesstimate. And salt I usually omit because it usually has enough in it. We're going to put in some garlic powder. And I just kind of throw it on the top there. Cooking is not rocket science. Just a little onion powder, give it a little flavor. We're going to put in a little bit of oregano. Like that. Even so I put in garlic powder. I love this stuff. Chopped garlic in a jar. You can't go wrong here. It's easy. It takes out all the peeling and all that stuff, and I just kind of a little bit into that. As the sauce heats up, that's probably a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, and it just kind of gives that nice flavor. Okay, so we got this on. The other thing I like to do, a little bit of wine. Okay, don't have to go crazy with it, but it'll give it probably 1/4 to 1/2 cup. Again, taste it, see what you like. It's going to evaporate off anyway, so the kids aren't going to be drinking wine.
Taste the wine as you're making it, or no?
Well, you could do that. I don't think your sauce will come out so good. For 3 cans, I usually use 3 tablespoons of sugar. That I measure. I like to guesstimate on that. It cuts the acid, gives it a little bit of a sweet taste. That's why marinara tastes so good. I keep this on hand all the time. Basil pesto. I throw probably a tablespoon into that, okay? A lot of uses for this. This just gives it such a really nice flavor. We're just going to let that heat up, and it's going to be delicious. Look at that. It's nice. It's like going to an Italian restaurant, except you're at home. Your family will be so impressed. Like, oh, you made that really? Yes, I did. You better believe it. If you're doing a nice leisurely Sunday, you can put this on. You can throw in a couple of pieces of chicken, a couple of pieces of sausage, and just kind of let it simmer on the stove. At the end of the day, they'll be able to smell your house all the way down the street. Ricotta cheese. Ricotta. I'm trying to throw in a little accent there.
You've got enough of an accent.
Yeah, well, I know. I didn't know I had an accent until I saw the video. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got an accent. Where did I get that from? It sounds like I come from the Bronx or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it sounds like that's... I don't live there. Never even been there. I don't know where I get this from. We're making this size lasagna. 13 by 9, I think. And I'm going to put that in. And you want to season this. And then we're going to put in the eggs. Wait, we haven't washed them first. Thank you. We're lucky that we have a farm connection for eggs. We put in the 2 eggs. We're going to put in some garlic powder. We're going to put in some parsley flakes. Parsley really doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, but it's got color. Put a little color in it. We're going to put in some pepper. And I'm going to add some salt. We definitely want some salt in this.
Nice chances, by the way.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I wore these. I really don't. It's a little late for Halloween, but just kind of how I roll. Okay, I'm going to do a little onion powder, just because. Parmesan cheese. Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Parmesan. About a half a cup.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to mix this up. And the egg just, it kind of helps to hold it together. When you slice it into your squares, you don't want all the middle falling out. I think if you made lasagna before, we've all done that. Even me. Throw a couple of eggs in there, and it'll stop that from happening. And it just gives it a nice body and balance. It holds it all together kind of thing. We're going to turn this down to low. And we're going to take out a little bit of sauce and put it on the bottom of the pan here. And we're going to start putting this together. You can see the little pieces of garlic in there. And Okay, so just enough to kind of cover the bottom of the pan. All right, that's all we need. Now we can put in the meat. Now this just as it is, you could boil up a box of angel hair, penny pasta, and just put this right on the top and a little Parmesan cheese. You got dinner. Okay, doesn't always have to be something big like this. It's a quick sauce. It takes 8 minutes to cook the pasta. It takes probably, I don't know, how long did this take? We'll go with 8 to 10 minutes on that. And you got a nice dinner, and everybody's happy. The noodles, I cooked them already, and I just kind of left them sitting in some cool water so they won't stick together. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down, and then we're going to put some of our ricotta filling. Some people like cottage cheese. It depends on your taste. It really does. Cottage cheese is cheaper. It's a little more economical. I've done it like half and half. So you can do whatever you like. It's always going to taste good. You know why? Because it's homemade. Homemade is best. So now we're going to put some sauce on top of this. And you can do this a day before if you want to do a sauce. And the nice thing, if you do it the day before, you don't have to cook the noodles. You do it the same way, you just don't cook the noodles. And then you pour the hot sauce on it, cover it up with foil. When it cools, stick it in the fridge. Next day, take it out, pop it in the oven. Because it's going in cold, it'll take you a little bit longer to cook it, probably an hour at 375. And we've got a beautiful dinner. The whole idea is to make life easy and fun and healthy. Okay, now we're going to put another layer of this. And then we're going to hit it with some mozzarella cheese. Okay, put some sauce. And then we're going to put some of that cheese on there. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And if you make a lot of sauce, you got extra, put it in some Ziploc bags there, stick it in the freezer. And you got that whenever you want it. Pizza, pasta, whatever you need. I love that.
Italian tunes.
In the summer, I always have a pot of basil and a pot of oregano growing. And it's so nice because you can just go outside and pick some fresh basil and chop it off, put it in your sauces. You can put it on sliced tomatoes with some olive oil. It's so good. So we got this all covered. And we're going to do another layer of noodle. We put the mozzarella as we go halfway up. You notice I didn't put it on the first layer because that's going to get soft and gooey, and we don't want it running out the bottom. You want a strong foundation for when you're cutting it, and you'll be able to lift it out more easily. We used all the cheese, so now we're going to put this on top, and we're going to cover it with some more mozzarella, a little bit of Parmesan, and it is ready for the oven. And we're just going to sprinkle some of this on the top, a little more Parmesan cheese. Now, we're going to cover this with foil. Because we're using the aluminum pan, always remember to put on a cookie sheet. This thing weighs quite a bit. You don't want to pick this up out of the oven hot and the whole thing just collapses, okay? So be very, very careful on that. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the oven for 45 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll finish it off. Oh, it smells so good.
My own.
Mm-hmm. gonna put on
Mozzarella.
the rest of the mozzarella cheese. Okay, so I usually buy much bigger bags of cheese because I use so much of it. We used 2 of the 8 ounces, and then I had another 8 ounce in a leftover bag. We're gonna put this back in the oven in no foil and just let the cheese melt for another
You got this, sis?
15 minutes.
Ooh, it's
It
bubbling.
is bubbling. Okay, be careful, that's heavy, huh? Now it's still bubbling, so you just want to let it sit. 15, 20 minutes, let it rest. It's not going anywhere, okay? It's still going to be nice and hot. And then you can cut it up and serve it, and it should be perfect. And here's the finished product. Beautiful lasagna, nice and hot. And your family's going to love it. So that's it for our show today. And I hope you really enjoyed the lasagna that we made today with the quick sauce. And if you like it, send us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a happy, blessed, and healthy Merry Christmas. We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.